2025 wasn't just a straightforward year in sports.
Insane, to be honest. That's why I came again, I went again.
It was a year of earth-shattering performances. A year where the GOATs soared, where women shone brighter than ever. But hidden between the giants were the stories that shook the sporting world for a completely different reason. Because alongside the established came the first-timers, the quiet workers, the heartbreak survivors.
Jamaica was a strong team, but we did it! Finally, we did it!
The athletes and teams who said, "Why not us? Why not this time?" They weren't just underdogs. They were champions rewriting scripts, smashing ceilings, and giving millions a reason to believe again. At Firstpost, we tracked every one of those stories. But today, we tell you what followed after these breakthroughs, how 2025 became the year of firsts.
The sporting world loves the word underdog. But how can you call someone an underdog when they rise above that tag and punch through with pure hunger and audacity? In 2025, these weren't surprises. These were statements. These were athletes who did not just win, they changed the tone, the belief, the culture of their sport. These are the champions who defined a new era. Ask Lando Norris any time during the season, "Will you do anything to win the world title?" He'd smile and say, "Yes, anything through performance, but not if it means asking for favours." And that's exactly how he won his first Drivers' World Championship. No politics, no team orders, no drama. He beat Max Verstappen, he beat Oscar Piastri, and he did it his own way. And when he crossed the line, only then did the emotions show. A new champion, one who reminded the world that being good doesn't stop you from being the best. For years, Harry Kane was labelled Harry Curse, golden boots but empty trophy shelves. He left Tottenham for Bayern Munich to break that narrative. Even there, he had to wait. But 2025 finally ended it. Bundesliga title and German Super Cup. But you know what else it ended? Kane's change of fortunes lifted the gloom from North London too. His former teammate Heung-Min won his first professional trophy, the Europa League. Tottenham's first piece of silverware in 17 years. They may not have done it together, but they certainly broke their curses in the same year.
Season 3 is better than Season 2.
Is there any chase Virat Kohli cannot pull off? 18 years. 18 long years. But 2025 gave him what cricket never had till then. His first IPL trophy and RCB's first ever too. And he didn't stop there. He bagged the Champions Trophy and now has his eyes fixed on yet another World Cup. This wasn't the Kohli resurgence, this was the Kohli reign. A first so unique it almost doesn't sound human. Armand Duplantis broke the world record for the 14th time in his career. 4 times in 2025 alone. He isn't just pole vaulting anymore, he's rewriting the boundaries of what humans can do. And trust us, he's nowhere near finished. But it wasn't just about individuals winning their first, it was about teams ending their heartbreaks too. These weren't just wins, these were era-defining, weights lifted, fan bases freed. And the biggest story? Paris Saint-Germain finally winning the Champions League. PSG's rise tells you that you can bottle the UCL even with Neymar, Messi and Mbappe in your 11. But win it without the galaxy of megastars. They filled the final piece of their cabinet and even reached the FIFA Club World Cup final. They didn't just win, they transformed. England may have missed out on the Euros in 2024, but 2 English clubs wrote fairy tales. They proved that when you enter the final, win it or you will keep waiting for it. Crystal Palace ended 119 years of emptiness by beating Manchester City to win the FA Cup. Newcastle United ended a 92-year drought by lifting the Carabao Cup. These weren't just trophies, these were resurrections. If one team killed a stereotype with cold precision, it was the Proteas. South Africa reached the World Test Championship final with the familiar choker stag hanging over them. But this time, they did not choke. They conquered. They went to India and beat India in India, their first series win in 25 years. Their story tells you that a first doesn't seal a story, it opens the floodgates. This year wasn't just about cups and medals, it was about representation, dreams, nations rising from the unknown, and some firsts were bigger than the silverware. The 2026 World Cup will feature stories that feel impossible. Curacao, the smallest nation ever to qualify for a World Cup. Cape Verde, a nation smaller than an Indian town reaching the grandest stage. Uzbekistan, the first Central Asian men's team to qualify. Jordan, breaking through Asia for the first time. These are not just statistics, these are miracles crafted by discipline. 2025 taught us something profound, that you don't need to be born into greatness to create it. You don't need a giant population, a giant budget, or a giant legacy to shake the world. You just need desire, fire, and the courage to believe you deserve to be there. Champions aren't chosen, champions choose themselves. And 2026, it won't be a continuation, it will be an explosion. Because once the first domino falls, the whole world starts moving. So here's to the newcomers, the rule breakers, the drought enders, the first timers, to those who question why not me. Sport did not just crown champions this year, it created them.
Want the facts?
The latest developments.
News that gets straight to the point. Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka target.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4 兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.